My beloved child, in my hands you can see the marks of sacrifice, reminders of how deeply and endlessly I love you. I want you to hold on to that love each and every day so you will not be afraid when you face challenges. I understand the weight of your burdens, and I see the tears you've cried in secret. I see the moments when doubt creeps in, trying to convince you there is no solution to your problems. Yet I ask you, my child, trust me with all your heart. Do not let the uncertainty of the times or the complexity of your situation steal away your faith or your hope in what lies ahead. There is a future overflowing with goodness and blessing for you and your family, and I hold that future in my capable hands. I use the difficulties you face to shape you, to help you grow and to open your eyes to a deeper understanding of life and faith. These trials bring valuable lessons that develop perseverance and wisdom within you. As you learn and grow, you will uncover the resources of strength and encouragement I have placed in your life. You will walk forward, filled with my grace and an ever-increasing measure of spiritual insight. That insight will guard you from future mistakes and guide you as you manage the blessings I give you. Yes, I will pour out abundant resources into your life, and you must prepare yourself to be a faithful steward of all I entrust to you. Let no success go to your head. Always acknowledge that everything good you achieve is possible because of me. Remember to give me the glory for all the progress you make, and to keep your heart humble as I open doors for you. All the blessings coming your way are born of my love. I want you to keep your eyes open to every expression of that love, from the moment you awaken until the time you lay your head down to rest. I pour out gentleness, compassion, strength, and direction upon you daily. Each sunrise is a new testimony of my nearness and kindness. Each evening I watch over you, protecting you from threats you do not see. My affection for you is deeper and more powerful than any human words can express, and I long to show you its breadth and height over and over again. You have asked me to reveal my love. Today, you hear my voice and feel my hand guiding you. You sense in your heart that I am speaking to you personally, calling you to walk on a path of goodness and mercy. Seek me in my word, and allow the commandments I've written to be imprinted upon your heart. There, in the quiet place of communion with me, you will deepen your knowledge of who I am. You will learn how to walk by unshakable faith, not merely by what your eyes see. You will come to realize that what appears impossible through natural sight is never impossible for me. I can change everything for your benefit, so cling to that hope and let my perfect love cast out every fear. I heard you when you cried. I saw the tears you thought no one noticed. You felt abandoned for a moment, wondering if your sorrow could reach my ears. Yet I was always there, and I come to you now to reassure you with words of spirit and truth. You are never alone. You have never been forgotten, and you never will be. When doubt arises again, remember what I say to you now. Even if you walk through thick fog where you can hardly see your own hand in front of you, you are still moving forward under my protection. If you run through an unfamiliar region, you are still running in the refuge of my grace. If you find yourself in the fiercest of battles, I am right in the midst of the conflict at your side. You take steps toward me, day by day, test by test, whether in times of laughter or times of weary sighs. Always hold on to this precious certainty. At the end of every journey, you will rest in my arms. When you come to me, let us pause together. Speak to me freely about everything in your heart. I long to hear you say that you love me. I will be patient and attentive, ready to listen, even if you need to weep and pour out your worries. Do not fear telling me the entire truth of your emotions. I will not plug my ears or distance myself from you. I am your creator, and I love you deeply, just as you are. Yes, I know how people's words have wounded you in the past. I have seen how some used their tongues like sharp weapons to attack you without mercy. leaving you in silent anguish. You felt cast aside and broken by betrayal. Yet I want you to see with clarity that I never abandoned you in those painful seasons. Look at how I steadied you, lifted you up, and ultimately used each hardship to strengthen and position you in victory. Look back at those who tried to tear you down. They remain behind in their own defeat and bitterness, while you have risen to walk forward in my favor. The pain was real and deep, but you have changed. You have grown in maturity, in faith, and in devotion to me. Your vision is stronger than ever, and your love for me has matured into a resilient force within your soul. We are together now, and I am listening to every word you speak. After you finish expressing yourself, close your eyes and sense my spirit whispering that I love you. Draw near to me. I do not want you to suffer, and this is certainly not the end of your story. Yes, you are passing through a challenging phase, but my love will hold you up, and you will emerge victoriously. Though your enemies plot to tear you down, the trials you endure will not destroy you. They will refine you and make you stronger. As night falls and tears brim in your eyes, remember that I am fully aware of your hidden worries and private aches. I understand every tremor in your heart. Yet in all this, there is no reason to give up or to abandon your calling. Despite the hurt caused by others, take my hand. Let us continue forward on this path of faith together. Allow me to examine your heart, to show you areas you cannot see on your own. I will grant you discernment and help you make wise decisions in every domain of your life. Right now, confusion may surround you, and you may be uncertain about what steps to take next. So I ask you, do not depend solely on your own strength or your own understanding. Yes, I have encouraged you to be strong and brave, but never forget me once, victory is within your grasp. Do not become convinced that your blessings flow from your abilities alone. If you taste success, do not abandon your devotion to me. You are not weak or cowardly, you are valiant, and I see how far you have come from my heavenly throne. People around you also notice the transformation in you, how your faith lifts their spirits. I will continue blessing you for the way you encourage those around you and for your steadfast faithfulness. You have made a covenant with me, and I remind you of it now. Yet I also delight in hearing you remind me of my promises, because each time you speak them, my heart rejoices. Hearing your prayers, your voice, and your petitions awakens in me a profound desire to shower you with even more favor. So do not shy away when problems arise, and do not retreat into isolation when suffering knocks at your door. If someone wrongs you with hateful words or tries to undermine your integrity, I will give you the courage to confront them, clarify who you are now, and speak the truth. Your heart has changed, and you no longer harbor bitterness. Rage does not rule over you. You have surrendered the need for revenge, entrusting me to handle all that is unfair. Yes, I am the one who takes up your cause. You need not raise your hand against anyone. Never rejoice at your enemy's misfortune. Do not stoop to the same level as those who wrong you, because that path would drain your hope and disrupt the plan I have for you. Remain on the straight road I have prepared for you. I will be your light, preventing you from stumbling. When you feel weary, I will offer you a warm covering of my love. Surrender your past so I can transform your present and future. Let go of your fears and widen your arms to receive my gifts. The problems you face can serve as a gentle wake-up call to examine yourself and to trust my supernatural provision. Through your experiences, your needs, and even your struggles, you become a living testimony of my love and fidelity. Others watching you will realize that I, the Lord your God, am the one sustaining you in the midst of turmoil. Your life will proclaim a message of steadfast hope and faith in me. Do not forget, I love you so deeply, and I never want you to question that. I will fill you with joy and bless you with supernatural miracles in your health, your family, your work, and every part of your life. Do not be anxious about tomorrow. I want you to place your trust in my perfect wisdom and follow my guidance with each step. I will teach you to be a diligent steward of the resources I place in your hands. During times of shortage or financial stress, I give you words of encouragement and supernatural provision. Place your hope in my unceasing care. Seek my kingdom first, and I will add all other things to you in abundance. Through these difficulties, I will strengthen and transform you into a living example of faith. Keep your hope firmly rooted in my eternal love, for only there will you find the peace and fulfillment you have been longing for. It is not my desire for you to remain trapped by the same problems year after year. I hold more than enough joy, peace, and harmony for you, right here in the palm of my hand. Come and rest in my presence. Trust that at the right moment, I will respond to your prayers and guide you to triumph. I cradle you in my love and fill you with hope. With gentleness, I extend my hand to you and say, let us walk together. There is nothing too difficult or unreachable for me. In your arid seasons, I will create streams of living water, quenching your deepest thirst. From my heaven, I will pour down the sweet nourishment of blessing and encouragement that never ends. Stand up now, reach out and hold on to my holy hand, walking with confidence into a new season of victory. Tell your family to prepare their hearts for the gladness that is on the horizon. Yes, much goodness is coming your way. I will protect you from the devourer who tries to steal your blessings. You are loved, covered, and surrounded by my power. Do not worry about those who are envious and who attempt to disturb your peace. Some people simply cannot understand why good things are happening in your life. They may attempt to lash out, hoping their attacks will knock you down, but they will not succeed, and in their frustration they might grow angry. Still, you have nothing to fear. Stand firmly on my promise and place your confidence in me. At the same time, keep your spiritual eyes open to danger. Be alert and guard yourself from stepping outside my perfect will. I will cause everything you touch to flourish, and destruction will not come near you. Darkness will not cover you, because my light fills your life and disperses all evil. You can walk with your head held high, free from worries about the schemes of those who dislike you. Entrust everything into my hands. I am your shield, and I will watch over you and your family with unfailing care. You will remain safe under my wings forever. I bless you and prosper you because I love you unconditionally. It is my desire, and no one can alter my decision. Receive my blessing with gratitude and humility. There are many who once received my favor, but then allowed pride to grow in their hearts, forgetting about me when they became successful. In their self-importance, they lost sight of my guidance, and their blessings faded away. I want your blessing to endure. May this be a season of heartfelt devotion and praise, where you and your family diligently seek me in truth, feeding even more on my word. My power is infinite, and I am more than capable of blessing multitudes at once. So do not doubt. My blessing is already yours, and no one can snatch it away. No one will be able to harm your children or your family. Many people may come, trying to lead you astray, to distract you, or to place temptations in front of you that might make you stumble. But I reveal this now so that you will remain steadfast. Seek me and listen for my voice, so you will stand firm when temptation comes. I am pouring into your life strength and peace that surpass any earthly comparison. No one can overshadow the brilliance of the blessings I have planned for you. I love you eternally. Seek me in faith, and I will answer. Lift up your prayer each morning, welcoming my presence at sunrise. Even if clouds block the sky and you cannot see the light, have no fear. Whether in good times or difficult moments, in brightness or in the dim shadows, I am the same. I do not lie, and my promise stands firm. My answer to your prayers will come. Day after day, I want you to rise early and meet me here again, speaking to me with joy. Do not be afraid to tell me everything you feel or to ask boldly for what your heart desires. I delight in hearing you. and I delight even more in answering. It is a beautiful exchange for both of us. You speak, I listen, then I respond, and you grow stronger in faith. As you hear me, your trust deepens, and you see increasingly miraculous outcomes. You will soon step into a new phase of your spiritual journey, where my voice in your heart grows louder and more familiar. You will feel my care directing each of your steps, imparting wisdom so that you may flourish. Our friendship will become more intimate, and clarity about spiritual realities will grow within you. So I urge you, seek me with endurance every day. Even if there comes a moment when you feel no desire to pray, talk to me about that too. Tell me how you feel, and I will breathe fresh hope into you. I will grant you the energy to stand up, open your mouth, and speak words of faith that soar up to heaven. Hear me once more, beloved daughter, beloved son. I love you. Talk to me. Seek me. Pray. Ask and know that I am listening. Yes, the enemy will try to steal this renewed joy I am pouring into your spirit, planting doubt in your mind by whispering that your faith is useless and that your prayers reach no one. He aims to make you believe that I do not hear you. But be aware of this strategy, so you may be fully prepared. I am warning you in advance so that when these attacks come, you will not be surprised. Remember, you are not alone. You are my precious child. It is my greatest wish to keep you safe for all eternity. I will stand beside you, and with my mighty authority, I will drive away the spiritual darkness that seeks to entangle you. I will refresh your heart with holy living waters that flow from my presence. I love you, and I hear you. I will bless you. Believe in my promises, continue to seek me, and keep bringing me all your needs and dreams. Your words bring me joy, especially when they overflow with gratitude each morning. It warms my heart to see you searching for me with such persistence. I love watching you place your trust in me before you begin your day. Do not stop. Keep practicing that unwavering faith. When you were under siege by enemies, feeling attacked from every angle, you feared defeat. But it never happened, did it? At exactly the right moment, I came and offered you my hand. You have clung to my promises and held on to me. This is how it must continue. There are so many things you long to do, but let us accomplish them together. Come to me each day and ask. Share your desires. Confide in me. Tell me about your plans. I love the sound of your voice and the faith behind your words. I will surprise you when you least expect it, revealing the wonders that can happen when you walk in constant communication with me. Nothing can hinder that fellowship. I will always hear you. The only things that could hinder this beautiful communion would be doubt or discouragement, which the enemy tries to sow. He wants to fill your mind with negativity, but you must not allow him to dump that garbage into your thoughts. Every time you pray, wait for my response. Take a few silent moments to pay attention to what I want to share with you. Open the scriptures I have provided, because there you will find countless treasures yet to be discovered. There are truths you have not yet seen, mysteries I desire to reveal to you at a higher level. I want to lift your spirit to a place of supernatural blessing where you understand more profoundly my plan, my purpose, and the path you must follow to reach your destiny securely. I will warn you of dangers and give you my promise that my help will always be available. I want you to meet with me again tomorrow, and I also ask that you devote some minutes to me tonight before you go to sleep. I will whisper words of love in your ear during the day, and we will have the sweetest fellowship at night. When you sleep, you will dream of my goodness, and in the secret place of your heart, I will reassure you that I am near. Calm your heart. Let it rest. Close your eyes for a moment. Release every worry, and let them float upward like balloons until they disappear into the sky. Take in the breath of my Holy Spirit, the divine wind that remains with you always. Notice how the heavy burdens you carried fall away, sinking to the depths, never to return. Do not leave my presence in haste. Stay here for a while longer as you are. I give you my eternal love and bind it to your heart in such a way that you will feel it day and night. This love will stabilize your turbulent emotions, which may seem like a storm at times, threatening to overwhelm you. Yet my words hold the power to bring peace to your mind. As a caring father, I stand guard over your well-being, both spiritual and emotional. I have come to fill you with abundant life and complete freedom from that despair which separates you from the wonderful reality of so many blessings I have placed around you. Just the gift of life is already extraordinary. Even if you have been suffering due to your circumstances, I am changing that situation because you have cried out to me for healing and love. Look around and see how many people remain locked behind walls of hopelessness, convinced they can never be free. Go and tell them I do not wish them to be lost. I love them so much that I have done and will continue to do everything necessary across all the expanse of creation to bring them freedom and salvation. And you, my child, you are free this very moment. You are no longer chained to any destructive habit. Though obstacles may still arise, I am raising you into a person of resilience. Unhelpful habits that once led you into sickness or sorrow will no longer have a hold on you. You are a beautiful soul, filled with certainty and determination. You share a genuine relationship with me, not merely an imaginary notion of who I am. You see that I am real, speaking directly to your life. Those pages you once hid away are so much more than ink and paper. They contain my living word, which creates miracles of transformation in you. I thank you, my precious child, for adopting a grateful attitude and for trusting in me. This day I have spoken to your heart, and you perceive it clearly. So many beautiful things lie ahead, and I want you to receive all that I have for you. More of my spirit, more of my love, more peace, more commitment, more desire to seek me daily, and more contentment. Yes, it is good that you long to keep fighting, that you want to reach new heights. I placed in you that passion to move forward, to conquer new frontiers, overcome obstacles, and obtain the blessings that lead you and your family into a place of abundance. But remember, the material is only temporary. Focus on what truly matters for eternity. Value everything I have already entrusted to you, yet never lose sight of your spiritual identity. If you become distracted, the wind of adversity could carry away all you have built. There are some who envy you, waiting for you to let your guard down so they can inflict harm. If they see you grow arrogant, they will seize the opportunity to deliver a heavy blow, both physically and spiritually. The adversary roams about the earth like a roaring predator, seeking to devour my beloved children. But I am here to shield and defend you. I do not ask that you display your goodness for everyone to see, or that you dress in a way that suggests moral superiority. You have nothing to prove. In my kingdom, there is no system of awards for those who posture themselves as flawless. Understand well what I am asking of you. Take time each day to pray, removing from your schedule those pursuits that rob your peace. Discard weights I never asked you to carry, obligations and tasks that I did not authorize for your life. I appreciate your willingness to help others, but you must discern when people only want to use your gifts without caring about your well-being. In the midst of endless demands, you need to come closer to me. I will send a subtle awakening in the early morning, a gentle call to your soul, inviting you to prayer. When you hear that call, do not brush it aside or bury your head under a pillow. Take it seriously. Do not go back to sleep. I want to speak with you. I desire to bless you and reveal my will. I love you and long to fill you with greater doses of my presence. More love, more serenity, more confidence, deeper motivation, and a stronger determination to stand firm in adversity. Come, breathe deeply of my presence now, letting my words soothe your anxieties. I know life has not been easy for you. Over the years, you have experienced incidents that slipped out of your control, circumstances that drained your stamina, until you felt you had nothing left to give. I understand your frustration. I sense how troubled your soul becomes as you beg for rest and inner quiet. You do not need to worry any longer, for I am here. Approach me without fear, offering me your exhausted heart. Surrender every fight. Hold nothing back. Stop trying to think your way to a quick fix. Today, you simply need my embrace and my healing love. Those two things alone can surround you with mercy and grant you the peace you have desperately sought. Yes, my child, I will answer your requests, but first I want you to regain the calm you have lost. Place everything in my hands. I will handle what seems impossible to handle. But right now, give me your anxiety. Learn to trust that I will deal with the issues you cannot control. I invite you, beloved daughter, beloved son, to close your eyes and rest. May you rediscover a joy that reaches to the core of who you are and find that your emotions can stand firm in my presence. I need you to be well, to stand tall, because the adversary will try again to shake your foundation. He will seek to break you into 1,000 fragments and uproot you with the violent storms of conflict. But do not be afraid. I share this with you only so you will be vigilant. I will not let harm come to you. I will make a way out because I love you. From this day onward, resist the urge to fill your mind with negative or destructive thoughts. Guard your lips from uttering words of defeat, sorrow, despair, or destruction. Lay everything before me now and rest. Sense my comforting hand upon you, calming your tensions and granting you patience. I protect you like a helpless baby cradled in my arms. You are safe with me. Receive all my gentleness as you release your fears. While you rest, I will replenish your stamina and fill you with wisdom. I will work within you, fortifying your spirit so that no one can rob you of your joy again. Remain in my peace. Speak with your own words that you will not let anxiety overwhelm you any longer. I love you deeply. I want that truth to echo in your heart today. I want you to hear it, to reflect on it, and to treasure it before you resume the rest of your day. Where you stand right now, feel the breadth of my limitless love. I know you have longed to hear someone say, I truly love you. I value who you are. So I say it to you plainly. I love you. You are so precious to me. Please do not forget that. Each new day, I show you in many ways how much I care for you. I've given you countless blessings that are worthy of your gratitude. Open your heart and let it become sensitive to these tokens of my affection. If I give these gifts, it is because I want you to thrive in all you do. I have placed the seeds of success in you, covered you with the strength to overcome. I have pardoned your sins, erased your guilt, buried your past, and transformed your life. I have placed a new spirit within you. Always remember how great my love is, especially when sadness tries to settle in, when exhaustion weakens your resolve, when you feel too tired to move forward, or when stressful situations blind you to the road ahead. When darkness clouds your vision and you fear you've lost your direction, pause and recognize that I am there with you and will never abandon you. When your energy returns and you stand ready for battle with a full heart, I remain by your side. In triumph or defeat, in prosperity or struggle, in health or sickness, in plenty or in scarcity, I will stay with you. I will never leave you alone. Allow my words right now to inspire and strengthen you. Rise up and see how much work remains. Do not fight with your own strength alone. I have made numerous promises, each brimming with power, waiting for you to embrace them. Stop losing sleep over matters you can entrust to me. Believe in me. Trust in my love. I will lift you into a better place, surrounding you with people who truly appreciate your worth, who hold you in respect, and want the best for you. I will show you the magnitude of my love by moving in your family's midst and producing a miracle far greater than anything you have asked of me. Far beyond what you can imagine, I am already touching the hearts of your loved ones, transforming the way they think and live. So be strong and courageous. Do not fear or lose heart. Stand firm and confident wherever you go, knowing I am with you. I love you, and that fact will never change. Tell me how much love you need, and I will pour from the overflow of my heart a mighty rain of affection over you. Love that is pure, kind, life-giving, patient, and endless. That concern that has troubled your mind is under my control, and I promise to solve it. Trust me with all your heart. Commit your path to me each day. Stand on my presence in faith, and I will direct your steps. When you wake up each morning, you will open your eyes and feel a new sense of hope stirring within your chest. A divine fire that energizes you, giving you a reason to seize the day, work diligently, knock on new doors, meet new people, and discover the countless opportunities I will place in your path. I love seeing your eyes gleam with happiness as my blessings unfold. I also love how you weep tears of gratitude, those tiny rivers flowing over your cheeks and hiding in your hands, because they reveal your tender heart, so responsive to my goodness. So go ahead, shed those tears of joy. Embrace this moment. Sense the expansive and sacred joy I am pouring out upon you, the joy that crushes every ounce of sorrow from your past. In a short time, you will reap the harvest of seeds you planted in times of adversity. Soon, you will see my answer to your prayers. I will give you what is best, what makes your soul grow, what anchors you to me. Nothing will steal you away from my all-surpassing love. Stop struggling solely in your own strength, for it drains you. Close your eyes once more and hand me all your burdens. Place your worries at my feet. You will not be destroyed or disgraced. I will deliver what you have asked of me, but I ask in return that you guard your heart. Pay no mind to the insulting words of those who want you to stumble. Do not let them sow seeds of gloom in your spirit. Distance yourself from those who yearn to see you downcast. They say hurtful things, hoping to break your courage. But you know how priceless you are to me, how dearly I love you. Let my voice resonate within you, reminding you of my unbreakable commitment to you. Feel my presence more powerfully now, more than ever before. Day by day, you will be increasingly aware of my closeness. You will overcome your battles, walk in freedom, and receive abundant blessings. Your wounds I will heal. The pain in your bones I will remove. The toxic feelings that afflict you I will carry far away. In exchange, I will flood you with holy joy and true happiness. I will dry your tears. I will return a radiant smile to your face. With that mouth, you will sing and proclaim your love for me. Even your adversaries will witness the transformation and acknowledge that my gracious hand has protected you. You will know that I am real, though many deny my existence and are swallowed by doubt. You, however, will remain firmly planted where I place you, bearing fruit for my kingdom. Your roots will penetrate deep, and no one will rip you away from my care. Today I give you renewed energy, fresh confidence, and an increased passion for life. I stir up in you a heart willing to help and serve those in need. Embrace the opportunity I present to you, a chance to enjoy the fullness of life by receiving my word, reflecting on it, and growing each day in wisdom and love. You no longer have to suffer as you once did. There is no need to burden yourself with guilt about past mistakes. Open your heart to my forgiveness. I guarantee that my presence will be with you by day and by night, ready to assist you and respond to every prayer. You do not need to speak many words to reach me, for I understand the language of your heart. If you simply say, "Help me," I will come. If you cry out, "I need you," I will extend my hand. If you whisper, "I cannot take it anymore," I will rush to hold you close. In the stillness of your weary soul, I will speak softly. reminding you that you are beloved beyond measure. You have open access to my throne. Approach me boldly and speak of your deepest needs. I find great delight in hearing you and calming your fears. I want you to feel secure, regardless of the turmoil around you. Do not give room to fear. You do not fight alone, for I stand ready to help you in every circumstance. Whatever happens, I will always listen. Fight for your life, for the calling I placed within you. Dedicate time to your family, focusing on the people you love. Give them the attention they yearn for. Be faithful in your work. Avoid senseless quarrels. Reject harmful ideas that do not nurture the mind. Walk forward in joy. Lift your arms in gratitude toward the sky and say thanks for the life you have received. I am the only complete and divine remedy for your suffering. I hold your family and your future. Never forget it. Do not give up. I will never forsake you. You are mine, and I treasure you. If you want to share these words of blessing, you may pass them along to those you love, those who need my comfort and kindness. Unite with me in spreading good news, in offering hope to broken hearts. Yes, I want to keep reaching out to countless souls who feel hopeless. Your story, your faith, can be a beacon drawing them into the safety of my love. Encourage them to come without fear, to lay down every burden at my feet, trusting I will welcome them just as they are. My beloved child, do you see? There is no limit to what I can do for you. I will hold you through every challenge, and I will celebrate with you in every victory. Each time the sun rises, you will sense my grace refreshing your spirit. Each time you lie down, you can rest in my ever-watchful care. I cover you with my compassion, fending off fear and anxiety. When you feel overwhelmed, cling to the knowledge that my spirit empowers you. If you wonder whether I still hear you, be assured, I am listening more closely than you can comprehend. If you ask whether I notice your tears, know that I hold every tear in my hands. I promise to wipe them away, exchanging them for an unshakable joy. Your heart's transformation is ongoing. Even when you falter, I will lift you up. Even when you stumble, I will set you back on course. Never doubt that my everlasting love surrounds you. Walk in confidence then. Embrace the life I have given you with all its possibilities. There will be moments when you question your path, times when fear tries to choke your courage, and times when old wounds still ache. But at every turn you can trust my guidance, my promises, and the understanding that I have arranged every detail for your good. Stand on my words of truth. Find refuge in my presence. Know that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Rather than shaming you for your struggles, I take your hand, helping you navigate each new day. I do not grow tired of hearing your voice, nor am I ever too busy for you. Approach me as often as you wish. My heart is open. My attention is unwavering. My willingness to help has no end. I do not keep a record of your wrongs to use against you. Instead, I see your potential in the future we can build together. I delight in guiding you step by step, from darkness into marvelous light. Let your regrets fade as you lean on me. Let your fears dissolve in my love, remembering that perfect love expels all fear. And so, my child, carry on. Let your resolve be fueled by the encouragement of my spirit. When the storms howl, remember that I calm the winds and waves. When your path grows dim, my word will be the lamp that lights your way. When you are exhausted, find rest in my presence. When your heart is overflowing with happiness, come sing my praises. I rejoice with you. And when you weep, remember that my arms welcome you, ready to wipe every tear. All the chapters of your life, every mountain peak and valley low, are known to me, and I walk beside you through them all. I will supply what you need, strengthen your faith, and inspire every breath. Whenever you find yourself in a dead end, I will carve out a path. Wherever your eyes see only impossibility, I will reveal possibilities that come straight from my heart. place your confidence in me, for I am your fortress. No matter the pressure you face, I am greater, and my grace abounds. Daughter, son, I want you to know, truly know, that you have a place in my kingdom. You belong here with me, and I will preserve that place for you until the end of the age. Let the reality of your acceptance give you courage in everything you do. You are not a mistake or a failure. You are beloved. You are my treasure, a living reflection of my creative power. You have a distinctive purpose, a mission that only you can fulfill. Trust that I will equip you for that mission. What is your greatest longing? Share it with me. Tell me all your dreams, your fears, and the longing in your heart for a better tomorrow. I do not dismiss any detail as insignificant. Let my assurance replace your desperation. Let my everlasting arms hold you, freeing you from shame and condemnation. Let my voice of promise replace all voices that try to tell you that you are unworthy or incapable. Look and see how far you have come already. Recall your moments of despair, moments you thought you could not endure. But you did endure, and here you stand, reading these words I speak to your heart. You have grown stronger. You are no longer the same person you were. You have matured, and your testimony is becoming a light for others who feel trapped. Indeed, I will use you in ways you have yet to imagine. I will open doors that have been closed, and I will usher you into spaces you once considered unreachable. But above all, I want your soul to remain united with me, living in close communion, just as a child trusting a loving parent. When you gaze at the grandeur of creation, recognize my touch in every detail. When you feel a gentle breeze, remember that my spirit is closer than you think. When you see the stars, recall that I placed them in their place. So can I also position you where you need to be. Let your spirit soar as you meditate on how I hold all things in balance, including your life. I promise you that one day, you will look back on your hardships and see how each struggle forged resilience in you. You will thank me for lessons learned in tears, for out of them sprouted compassion for the hurting and empathy for the broken. I will shape you into a merciful presence for those around you. You will extend a helping hand, offering understanding that only comes from personal trial. Through it all, my goodness is at work. No part of your suffering is wasted. I am molding your heart to resemble more of my grace each day. Yes, burdens might remain for a season, but you are not meant to carry them alone. My yoke is gentle and my burden is light. The more you allow me to bear your load, the more freedom you will experience. That anxiety, that nagging fear of the unknown, can dissolve if you will remember my sovereignty. I see beyond your present horizon. I hold your tomorrows. I can orchestrate events beyond your greatest expectation, weaving blessings into your story and forging paths where none existed. So rest in my peace, beloved child. Breathe deeply of my presence and let gratitude fill your soul. Express your thanksgiving with your lips, with your actions, and with your willingness to love others. Share your abundance of hope with the weary, letting them know I have comfort for them as well. Invite them to see my faithfulness and find rest for their restless hearts. When the day closes and you feel your spirit droop, curl up under my watchful care. I do not sleep, and my vigilance over you is never interrupted. Whisper your prayers to me in the stillness of the night. Let me be the last voice you hear before you drift off, so that even in your dreams, you linger in my presence. This sweet communion will refresh you, breathing new life into your day. You will awaken with bright eyes, bursting with an eagerness to see what I will do next. And remember, I have appointed angels to guard you. Their presence might not be visible to your natural sight, but they carry out my commands, protecting you from attacks you never perceive. In the spiritual realm, you are under constant surveillance and defense. Every day, I arrange moments for your benefit, doors opened, obstacles removed, hearts changed to show favor toward you. You are never left to fend for yourself. Embrace this truth, and let it strengthen your resolve to persevere. As you continue your walk of faith, be sensitive to my leading. Allow my word to speak. Let it guide you toward righteousness and away from harmful detours. Fill your mind with my promises. Nourish your thoughts on what is pure, what is true, what is uplifting. In doing so, you will find your perspective shifts from despair to expectancy, from frustration to hope, from fear to confidence. When you stumble, and you may because no one is perfect, do not bury yourself in shame. Instead, run to me. Let repentance align your heart with mine. I quickly restore your joy and refocus your steps. My heart overflows with forgiveness. My deepest desire is to see you progress, to see you arise stronger from every fall, declaring my mercy for the entire world to witness. Share your testimonies of my faithfulness. Let others see you shining in the light of my compassion. Extend my grace to them, just as I have done for you. With the comfort you have received, comfort those who are broken. With the compassion that has touched your soul, stand by those who feel discarded and alone. Through your words and deeds of love, reflect my character so that many will be drawn into the fullness of life I offer. Never forget, you do not face the unknown future alone. I move before you, clearing the road of hidden dangers. I walk beside you, ready to hold you if you slip. I follow behind you, protecting you from attacks that lurk in your past. I remain above you, showering you with blessings from on high, and I dwell within you, making your heart my sacred home. You have free access to speak with me whenever you desire. Let your faith rise, always remembering that I have the final word over your circumstances. I am so proud of you. I have seen your faith tested in the crucible of adversity. I have witnessed moments when tears, confusion, and exhaustion were all you had left to give. Even then, you turned to me. You lifted your eyes, determined to find hope. Through your darkest nights I held you, though you may not have realized it at the time. From that hidden place of despair, you emerged as a testimony of endurance. Your story glows with my grace, and I will use it to kindle hope in others. In times when you feel unsure, ask me for wisdom. I promise to bestow it generously without reproach. When you are pressed on every side, remember I will not allow you to be crushed beyond repair. When you face moments of profound weakness, rest assured that my power is revealed most brilliantly in your vulnerability. When others reject you, recall that I have accepted you wholeheartedly. Live out each day with the unwavering conviction that my mercy is new every morning. Now lift your eyes toward me. Breathe in my love as a healing balm that soothes the hurts lingering in your spirit. Let my voice hush the clamor of anxieties. Let my hand steady your trembling heart. Lean into my infinite grace until every bit of worry is replaced by confident expectation. Then walk forward, step by step, never losing sight of my steadfast presence. I ask you to keep coming back to these promises. Reread them, meditate on them, declare them over your life. Memorize my words so that they dwell richly within you. In the final moments of your day, when thoughts swirl in your mind, let my voice be the anchor that holds you firm and calm. Wrap yourself in the assurance that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. The one who formed you in love, who walked the earth to redeem you, who rose to conquer death and despair, is with you now and will be with you always. Yes, I say to you again, I love you, and I seal that love upon your heart. Believe me, trust me. Look at the cross, where love triumphed over sin and darkness. Remember that in my resurrection is the promise of eternal life and victory. Let that reality breathe confidence into your lungs, for you are meant to live victoriously. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are defined by who I say you are, my cherished child, called to live with hope, courage, and abundant joy. Look ahead, my child. See how the horizon is brightening. You have walked through wilderness seasons where dryness and emptiness seemed endless, yet I have never left you. Now watch as I bring forth springs of possibility. Yes, I will revive you. I will cause you to flourish. Gather your loved ones and share with them the wonders I have done in your life. Encourage them to believe that what I do for you, I can do for them as well. When fear tries to whisper that you will fail again, recall my assurances. When shame tries to label you as unworthy, rebuke it in my name, for you wear garments of righteousness that I have given you. When weakness knocks at your door, summon the unstoppable might of my spirit. When sorrow attempts to overshadow you, lift your voice in praise, for I inhabit the praises of those who love me, and in my presence is the fullness of joy. Let my peace envelop you like a quiet dawn. Let it rest on your mind, calming every storm. Let it rest on your heart, mending every wound. Let it rest on your body, renewing every weary cell. Let it rest on your soul, reminding you that you are mine forever. Cling to that assurance, beloved. Cling to it in laughter and in tears, in abundance and in need, in clarity and in confusion, because my covenant with you is unbreakable. Though the mountains fall into the sea, though the earth shakes, though everything around you collapses, my love shall never depart from you. Stand in awe of the wonders I perform for your sake. Stand with confidence as a person who knows they are dearly loved and fiercely protected. Plant your feet on the firm ground of my word, refusing to be uprooted by circumstances. Let your prayers arise like incense before me. I cannot resist the sincere cry of a contrite heart. Let your worship be a sweet aroma that fills you with holy delight. I formed you to know me, to live in communion with me, to find fulfillment in my embrace. Let nothing keep you from that sacred purpose. My beloved child, you may share these words of comfort and hope with those who hunger for peace, those longing for connection. Spread the message that there is one who longs to heal every wound, break every chain, and bring new life. Be my messenger of love, proclaiming that the storms do not have the final say, because I hold the winds in the palm of my hand. Let your life reflect the mercy I have shown you, the compassion you have experienced in my presence, the grace that has changed you so profoundly. I am here. I hold your history and your destiny. I know you intimately and cherish you fully. Even if storms rage and problems multiply, I will never let you go. Let these words settle in your spirit. I am loved by the Almighty, who never fails, who is faithful in all things. Allow gratitude to blossom in your heart. Gratitude for the valleys that taught you resilience, for the peaks that proclaimed my glory, for the people I have placed around you, and for the promise of a hope-filled future. Now continue in my love. Carry it wherever you go. Remember, my child, that I am with you always. Do not be afraid, for you are safe in my arms. Rest in my presence. Seek me daily. Pour out your heart. Receive my answers. Let my kindness shape your character. Let my spirit breathe new life into you. I will amaze you beyond your greatest dreams. I will lead you in paths you never thought you could travel. I will transform impossibilities into testimonies of power and grace. I bless you with all my heart. I will be your refuge, your fortress, your covering, and your banner of victory. Do not forget, you are precious, redeemed, forgiven, and deeply, endlessly loved. I am the Lord your God, and my devotion to you is unwavering. Let us walk hand in hand today, tomorrow, and forevermore. Amen.